Hello, IG. Good afternoon, amazing people. Were you here before? Please let me know if you were here before. I was live, but I kept receiving calls. Hi. Let me know your name and where you're joining from. Please share this live with someone so they can be a part of it and benefit from it. Please share this live with somebody that means something to you today so they can benefit from it. I have to sincerely apologize if you were live with me earlier. I had two calls that came in simultaneously, and I think it interrupted the flow of the live, so I had to end the live, and I'm back on again. And I'm trying to share to people to join right now. So do share this live for somebody that you know and appreciate and value to join. Hello, let me see. Riley's Organics. Thank you, Mida. Thank you so much for being here, people. Would you like to jet set the month of July? Would you like tips to be able to, not tips, actual principles that you can implement and they will work? It's a very short live. At my daughter's pickup location, so she will soon be here in the school bus, so I can take her home. So it's actually the school bus that called me and interrupted the first live. So they said they are nearby. So any time now, they will be here. But I like to maximize time, so I don't want this little time I have to go to waste. And I never know whose life I'll touch. I just finished an amazing program called the Life Sync Lunch and Learn, where women get together, form communities, form collaborations. We do coaching, we do conversations with amazing sumptuous meals in a serene and very premium environment where you feel you have that 5-star treatment. It's like a mind spa experience. And about 2 or 3 participants just happened to be on a live like this. Never knew me before, never followed my account. And they were the ones that were most impacted during the live, even more than those that have known me for a bit of time and have been consuming my content, and 1 or 2 of them that were already existing clients. So that's why I'm maximizing this time. You never know who would be out there right now. I can't see any of you. You are the only ones that are seeing me. But I'm so grateful for this opportunity to be here with you this month of July, and to wish you a very blessed month of July, and to share with you some key principles to help you to just set your July. And the first principle is the importance of having a mindset reset. So if you don't know me, if you are new to this page, my name is Monfik Ryan Abu. The name of this page is based on my middle name, Ryan_inspires, and for the fact that I like to inspire people to succeed and make progress in life. That is really my commitment. So I'm a daring, dynamic woman on a mission to ignite your growth mindset so you can move from a place of adversity to a place of audacity. And I work with you to show you resilience principles, self-leadership principles, growth mindset principles that work, that will help you jumpstart your success in life. And you can test these principles in the workplace, in your relationships, with your parenting, with your business, any area of your life. You can test run these principles that I share, and you will see the benefits. All right. So for you to just set your month of July, I would encourage you, the first thing I would encourage you to do is to have a mindset reset. And a mindset reset really means having a perspective, having a change of perspective. Most especially, it means upgrading your current operating system. A lot of people have not met their goals for the year. This is like look at this as a mid-year review. A lot of people have not met their goals. Hello, Steph Red, how are you? It's the second quarter of 2024. If you've not met your goals for this year, it is time to upgrade your operating system. And what is that operating system? Your mind, and how you think and how you process your thoughts. Hi sis, how are you? And how you process your thoughts, how you think, right? So that is how you upgrade your mindset. When you upgrade your mindset, you'll be able to jumpstart your skill set, and you'll be able to jet set your success. Let me repeat that. When you upgrade your mindset, you'll be able to jumpstart your skill set so that you can jet set your success. Because if you are using the old operating system, and most of us as adults, that's why adult education is so hard. And that's why getting coaching, paid coaching clients, is almost like putting an elephant through the eye of a needle. Because most people that need the help, most people that need the life change, are the ones that are ready to commit to making that investment in themselves to get that life change. But I'm telling you today, the 2nd of July 2024, if you want to change your life, you need to upgrade your operating system. Because the average person has about 67,000 thoughts in a day. 67,000 thoughts reverberating in your mind repeatedly. And 70% of those thoughts are negative. And most of these thoughts are on repeat. You wake up in the morning, oh my God, what kind of dream did I have? Oh, have I prayed? Oh, what did I forget to? Did I charge my phone? Oh my God, they've taken light. Oh, I need to drop my daughter in school. I need to take my son to play a game. I need to take my son for this practice. I need to do this for my husband. So many thoughts are constantly reverberating in our head every single day. So the average person has 67,000 thoughts in a day. 70% of them are negative. And do you know that one negative thought has the ability of destroying 100 positive thoughts in your mind? These are the signs. I didn't just come up with these concepts. These are things that I read from neuroscience research. So you can imagine how tough it is. Every single day we have all these negative thoughts. You put on the news, is even worse. You know, I just finished a coaching session and I was telling the lady, look, if you are going through adversity, one of the things you need to be aware of is minimize your exposure to this constant digesting of all this cable news and all these news channels, because none of them feed you with anything positive. Your brain is already reverberating with too many negative thoughts. So are you planning to kill yourself with negativity and pessimism? Life is already so hard. So if you want to jet set your success this month of July, you need to upgrade your operating system. And what you need to do is to interrupt those negative thoughts in your head and reframe them to positive thoughts by applying mindset reset. And that's really what I focus on in my coaching programs and in my VIP days, in my one-on-one coaching and all of the things. All right. Yes, thank you, Steph Red. Since you unfollowed all the news channels. I tell you, I don't follow. I don't even People magazine I used to follow just for entertainment. All they pick is people's relationships that are going south and all the negative things. They don't talk about positive things. So I think I'll even unfollow that one as well. I stopped listening to news in 2020 when George Floyd was killed or murdered, basically. And because I have young men that I'm raising, they are now in their 20s, and the youngest of my sons is 19, and it's so worrisome. So I stopped listening to the news, and they are all over there studying. So I'm like, I don't want this negativity to come and make me constantly afraid when my children leave the house and all the things. So I agree with you totally. They never have anything positive to share. And for me as a menopausal woman, I don't know about you guys out there, how young you are, but once you cross 35, you become premenopausal. And once you have certain things, for me, I'm in full menopause mode. One of the symptoms of menopause is anxiety. Naturally, you're anxious. Naturally, you're paranoid. So you need to constantly be intentional about the kind of thoughts that you want to think about, because what you think about, you bring about. in your life. Sometimes only negative things are happening and you wonder why. Sometimes it's because of the kind of thinking you are allowing yourself to attract that is bringing about those negative occurrences consistently in your life. So if you want to jet set this month of July, you need to be consciously aware of the kind of thoughts you want to come into your mind. You need to interrupt those negative thoughts, reframe them with positive thoughts. And when, you need to interrupt those. Thank you so much, Steph Red, for all your contributions. Thank you so much. You need to interrupt those negative thoughts and turn them into positive thoughts. And Steph Red, if you want to come live with me, please, you're welcome. Oh, this is just an impromptu live. So, and that is how you upgrade your operating system. This car I'm driving, after a while, I'll take it to the mechanic workshop to service it. The computer I use, after a while, it needs an upgrade. The phone we use, after a while, it needs an upgrade. So why are we operating in our old operating system? So this is mid-year. If you haven't, I don't know about you, I have achieved all the work goals I had for this year. I have. I just added new goals in May and new goals in end of June so that I can have more goals to achieve at the end of this year. Because I started this year with a goal-getter mindset. I told myself, no matter anything happening in my environment, is not going to interrupt my progress. My progress, my momentum will not change because of circumstance. Because I have decided consciously to only not allow any situation to determine my experience. I'm going to experience what I desire to experience. So if you bring negativity my way, you have met the wrong person. You will not find me. So that is how you upgrade your operating system. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just finished a coaching session as well, but I entered the flood here. I'm somewhere in Lekki. I'm actually not too far from you, Steph Red, but I'm this All Souls Church on Coyote Animation. That's the pickup center for my daughter. So I'm waiting for the school bus to come. So I just wanted to maximize this time and just help people online to help to jumpstart their month of July, And so it's mid-year. They say insanity is when you do the same thing over and over again and you expect a different result. That's by Albert Einstein. So you can't be doing the same thing the way you did it last month. It's July. If you approached the thing you're doing right now and you didn't succeed doing it in June, in April, in May, and you still want to do it the same way in July, you need to pause and have a mindset reset by upgrading your operating system. That's the first way to be able to jet set your July. All right. The second way to jet set your July is to be a self-leader. You need to be a self-leader. Who is a self-leader, you may ask? A self-leader is that person that, regardless of what is happening in the environment, in the community, in the government, in the external situation, you are able to lead yourself towards the goals you want to achieve as a person. That is what a self-leader is. A self-leader is leading herself towards the destination she wants to get to. Whether there's a bump in the road, whether there is a detour, whether there is actually obstacles along the way, she's going to be able to overcome them by leading herself. That is who a self-leader is. It's not insanity, Joy. It's home trouble. My dear sister. So funny. It made me laugh this afternoon. Thank you so much. I've been out of the house since 10 a.m. Ooh, a busy day today. Anyhow, I'm glad to be here and I'm glad to serve. Thank you so much, Steph Red. Thank you so much. So we need women. We are born leaders already. when we are born, there is a burden that is on a girl child's shoulders. If you are the firstborn child, like I am, that one comes with its own special sacrifice. Then if you lose a parent early, that one comes with extra burden. So, but automatically in these travels, in these adversities, you now see yourself leading yourself. You are not waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. You are a self-starter. You are a trailblazer. You are an overcomer in everything you do. You don't wait to be told, you take initiative. You are not reactive, you are proactive. That's who a self-leader is. Most people have not made a quantum leap in their life in this half year, and they are complaining about the reason behind this and that, because they've not actually tapped into their ability to lead. A lot of us are blaming the government, blaming the economy, and all those things. All those things are big factors. But we have, Mahatma Gandhi said, be the change you want to see in the world. Be that change you want to see. That's what self-leadership really is. That's what self-leadership really is. So number one, for you to just set your July, you need to have a mindset reset. You need to upgrade your operating system. The way you used to think, the way you used to do things, the way you used to evaluate things, the way you used to think about people. Some of us want our life to be better, but we have bias against other people. Some of us feel we are not giving something, but we don't give enough to others. We just want to take. Right? So if you really want your life to jet set, your work to improve, to have influence and all the things, you need to be able to be that kind. Another call is coming in again, and I don't want it to interrupt, so I keep cutting it. For you to jet set. So the third thing, let me share only 3 things because calls are pouring into my phone so that I can end this call. All right? And that's what my friend Stephanie teaches a lot of people. I spoke at her event in January. You need to be resilient. The fourth one, I would still like to share it. The third thing is that you need to be resilient. If you want to do big things, you are going to experience a lot of hardship. If you go to the gym, for example, the first time, the second time, consistently exercise. I exercise every single day. Every single day I'm in pains when I finish. When I finish, I carry a boniki and rub on the tense muscles. Then I try to do a massage once a month now to heal the muscles. Why? Because if I want to be healthy, no pain, no gain. So why is it you want to do a big thing in life and you are expecting that it's going to be easy? Importantly, you need to be aware of this. Once you set an intention to do a big thing, be ready for disruption. Be ready for interruption. Be ready for other things to happen that will derail you. The goal is, no matter the disruption, no matter the distraction, you need to make sure you have traction. No matter the distraction, you need to make sure you have traction. And the only way you can keep that traction in the distraction is when you are resilient. If you are not resilient, you'll be complaining all the time that this thing is too hard. If you are not resilient, you will give up before you win. A lot of us give up at the nick of time. A lot of people leave money on the table because they are not resilient. A lot of people don't get the clients they need because they are not resilient. When you are resilient, you pursue things to the very end, to its logical conclusion. When you are resilient, you follow up, even if the person has told you no before in a business deal you're trying to meet up with. When you are resilient, you know, as a business owner, if you need to get a job with corporates, you need to write proposals till proposals become something like you can do in your sleep, because you keep hearing so many no's and you keep hearing so many reasons why they cannot hire you. If you are not resilient, you're gonna give up easily. Sometimes I make an example for my clients about when I was in the banking industry. There was a time I was pursuing a big account worth billions, and I was pursuing this account from I believe it was October of 2007 until November 2009, 2 years before I won this account. In between those 2 years, I conceived my last child. I gave birth to my child. I changed banks from one bank to the other. I was still following up on this account. They changed the executive of that organization. I will go and reintroduce myself to the new executive. I will take some people out for lunch. I will give people tips that give me audience so that I can get that account. I pursued that account for almost 3 years. Eventually, they gave me the check. Eventually, I opened the account. It was a pension board account in the government of Rivers State then, and they were going to open for a lot of their pensioners, and they had not paid them pensions for years. We know how the government can be. So I was waiting for that account with bated breath. Not waiting and doing nothing. Following up, going to their office at least 2 times a week, non-stop for 3 years. That's resilience in action. Some of us, we do something one time, it's hard, we give up. And we say, I've tried now. I can't come and kill myself. You're not going to kill yourself when you're resilient. Nothing will kill you unless you decide that that thing will kill you. Nothing kills a human being. We are stronger than we think. We are more resilient than we think. We have the ability to handle hard things more than we think. That's one shocker you get when you experience grief, you experience loss, you experience separation, you experience any form of adversity. You realize before you encountered it, when you hear that happen to somebody, you say, oh my God, I can never get through that. I don't think I will survive. Then when it happens to you, you are still standing. Imagine when you deliberately now decide, I'm going to keep standing and I'm going to get stronger because I overcame this problem. You will be the best and the strongest person out there. Then the final thing I would like to share with you guys to just set your July with me is you need to take action. Action takers are money makers. Action takers are change makers. If you don't take action, there will be no traction. If you don't take action, there will be no movement. And if there's no movement, there will be no momentum. I tell each of my clients when I start working with them, I say you have magic. But if you don't take action on your magic, there will be no movement. And without the movement, there will be no momentum. So it will just be somebody was existing, but the person was not really living to apply themselves to make a change in this world. For there to be a change in the world, you need to be able to take the action steps required for that change. So it's not enough to say, I want something, I want something, I want something. You need to not only take action, you need to become the kind of person that deserves that thing you want. That's mental preparation. Then you need to start doing the things that are required for you to get that thing you want. Action, that's the action. That is what will now help you to have that thing that you want. All right? So if you're just joining me, I'm ending the live now because the call was coming in and I need to answer the call. Here are 4 things to jumpstart or to jet set your July. The first thing I shared is you need to have a mindset reset in everything by upgrading your current operating system. A lot of us are using an old operating system to tackle new problems. You need to be that kind of person that is ready to innovate, recreate yourself, pivot when necessary. And if you're not open-minded, if you don't manage your expectations, you don't have a mindset reset, you will not be able to make the change. That's one. The second thing you must do, and let me not forget this, is, what was the second thing? You need to be a self-leader. You need to be that kind of person that can lead herself or himself to the next step that you want to achieve. It's not about talking about it. It's about being about it and influencing yourself to get it done. Whether the condition is conducive or not, especially when it's not conducive. A self-leader needs to operate outside their comfort zone. Because when you are comfortable, you don't need to lead yourself. You're cool, you're calm. Everything is just flowing. When you realize you need to lead yourself, it's when you're operating outside your comfort zone. So be a self-leader. The third thing I said is, you need to be resilient. You need to know that you have the capacity to handle hard things. You need to know that after intention follows disruption. All those big audacious goals you have, whenever you want to achieve them, disruption will begin. Obstacles will befall you. People will disappoint you. Challenges will overwhelm you. You need to get past that and become resilient. And the fourth thing is, you need to be an action taker. Because an action taker is a money maker. And an action taker is a change maker. And it's only through action that you can avert distraction. Action is the only thing that will give you traction to avert distraction. All right? So I hope you gained a lot of insights from this short live today. If you need to hear more, go to my link in bio, set up and just sign up for my free clarity call, absolutely free. For 30 minutes, you get to ask me any questions and you get to tell me about yourself so that I can recommend the best coaching program for you. I have a few programs coming up. I have the second edition of the Life Sync Launch and Learn coming up August 30th. You need to be a part of it. Send me a DM now so you can lock in your spots. We have only 15 spots available. 2 are already taken. So rush now to get on it. And the Life Sync Launch and Learn is a place where you can share with vulnerability. We'll do readings from the book, The Life Sync Blueprint. In case you live somewhere else and you've not heard of the book, The Life Sync Blueprint, go to Amazon, you get the book. Go to Kindle, go to Roving Heights bookstores nationwide, in Abuja, in Lagos, in Port Harcourt to get the book. If you're in Lekki, where I currently am, you can go to Book Nook bookstore off Admiralty Way, Gateview Plaza to get the book. And the principles of the book is what we gather to learn with in the Life Sync Launch and Learn. And not only the principles, we actually just share. You get community, you get like-minded women collaborating and not competing. We're tired of that. We are collaborating. Women from different walks of life that have never known each other have become sisterhood from the Life Sync Launch and Learn. The recently concluded one has blown me away. If you want to have a Life Sync launch with me and learn just with me, I can do that one-on-one, 1 hour with me. I just finished one this afternoon and it was so amazing. And I'm going to be posting some videos soon. 64-year-old widow going through certain things but wanting to still jumpstart her success despite adversity. And she reached out to me and we had this amazing experience this afternoon, and it enriched me as much as it enriched her. I had goose pimples immediately because she was reading from the book and she just got the book first time, and she now bought 5 more copies because I give you a gift, and I give you several gifts, actually like 4 different gifts. I put them in a gift bag for you when you attend this Life Sync events with me. And one of them is the book, the Life Sync Blueprint book. Just doing the readings from the book herself, she decided to buy 5, so she can share with her friends. So that is one way. That's one thing coming up August 30th. You need to be there. so you can learn how to jet set your success, how to sync your life to success. I teach you all that and so much more in the Life Sync Blueprint book. She bought all the ones I had off me, and now my bag here is empty. I don't have anything in my bag because that's all I usually carry in my bag. I carry my lip gloss and all my Life Sync copies in my bag all the time. So another way to work with me is to hire me to be your coach for the day, and it's called a VIP day. I work with you for 4 to 6 hours to meet the specific goal that you have for yourself. That's a VIP day. And another event I have coming up is the Life Sync Book Club meeting, where we're going to delve into personal development books, including the Life Sync book itself, this Saturday, the 6th of July, by 10 a.m. Don't miss it. All you have to do is get the book. Once you get the book in any of these bookstores, or I can dispatch it to you in less than 24 hours if you live in Lagos, in 48 hours if you live outside of Lagos, and if you live abroad, you can join us virtually. Just get the book on Kindle. Immediately you get it is in your Kindle library, and you can just get on board and join us. It's absolutely free. But that event is free. Life Sync Launch and Learn is not free. I have a program coming up in September called the Monetize Your Skills to $1 Million Bills. It's my money mindset program. You cannot afford to miss that one. It's a premium program. Is my high value program. So it's an amazing program. You need to be a part of that. And that's coming up in September. In October, I'm going to have a Life Sync retreat where I'm going to host you in a premium hotel by the beach, where we're going to do walks, we're going to meditate, we're going to do some painting and brush strokes together. We're going to do readings from the book. We're going to exercise together. We're going to have beach walks. It's going to be a phenomenal experience, and I'm going to be partnering with a lot of phenomenal coaches in the industry to teach you things about big picture thinking, self-esteem training, self-worth training. I'm going to take those ones. We're going to learn how to move from adversity to audacity and so much more. That's coming up in October. So I have a lot of events lined up in my program calendar before the end of the year. So I encourage you to take part in one or all of them. Each one does something different for you. So I encourage you to be a part of it. Thank you so much for taking this time to just listen to me this afternoon on the 4 ways that you can jet set your success this month of July. For those just joining in, the first way is a mindset reset. Please watch the replay so you can delve into all the points that I gave about how you can have a mindset reset. What are the things you need to do to have a mindset reset? The second thing I shared is you need to be a self-leader. You need to be that kind of person that constantly leads herself. And how do you do that? Please watch the replay so you can get those insights. The third thing is becoming resilient. So watch the replay so you know more about what I said on being resilient. And the final thing I said is you need to take action. So my name is Monfik Ryan Abu. If you don't already follow this page, please follow this page right away. I'm a daring and dynamic woman on a mission to help to ignite your growth mindset so that you can lead yourself from a place of adversity to a place of audacity. Thank you so much for listening. I'm also a certified leadership and mindset reset coach, and I'm an author of the book, The Life Sync Blueprint book. I'm a 4th time author, so this is not my first rodeo. All right, so thank you so much for being here. Stay inspired always, and know that the right mindset is the reset that you need for success. Take care. Bye.